To the wing. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
The Cardinals shooting their first free throw of the contest. Here's Newton. On the shot clock. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
One shot.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Williamson outside. And Williamson throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And he's good on the three ball.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Jackson misses. Here's Newton. Sosa the pass to Newton.
When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Cardinals with the ball. The Wolverines knocking down that triple moments ago. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Cardinals shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
Jackson at the line for one.
One shot.
Time called here. The Wolverines decide to talk it over.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Watkins. His three-pointers off the mark. Jackson looking it over, swiped it away. Lets the three fly.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
To the wing on the left. Back to Williamson. Louisville passing it around. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Louisville, no good that time either.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Well, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Cardinals with the ball. The Wolverines knocking down that triple moments ago. It's good.
Well, he is looking confident Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Newton. A floater. It's deflected. Pass to Williamson. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. And he drives in. They retain possession. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. The Wolverines leading by 3. Jackson up top. Front past the arc. And it's Williamson missing. Williamson's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Pass to Newton. The Wolverines need to get a shot off. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Lets it go with the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. He's got 5.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's Watkins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. Edwards, he's checked in for Jackson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Williamson outside. And stolen by Lawson. Out to Edwards. Launches a 3, and the 3 ball is good.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Time called here. The Wolverines decide to talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Watkins covered by Smith.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. 1:29 left to play here in the first. Back to Russell. 6 to shoot. And they'll get another chance. And it's blocked. He's guarded by Russell. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Drops in the tray.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
The 3. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays, that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Cardinals with the ball. They trail by 1. "15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's the triple. He's off on that one. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Wolverines leading by just 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Wolverines' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And for Louisville, Jackson is out there with Edwards. And it's Smith. Then it's Russell. And it's Scott in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here is Smith. Still scoreless. Lets it go from the wing. And yes, it's good. So it's the Wolverines now. And for the Wolverines, shoots the 3, and the Wolverines another 3.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
So both teams making some changes here. The Wolverines leading by 5. Pippen feeling it out a bit to the inside. The shot comes out.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
To the right side. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Donaldson. Watkins, guarded by Jackson. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wolverines.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So the Wolverines making a switch here. Howard's checked in, and Louisville here with the change too. Smith has checked in. Here is Edwards. He has yet to score. Inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Donaldson. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Donaldson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wolverines.
Wolverines foul. Watkins.
And the Cardinals making a change here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Edwards passes to Smith. Edwards with the screen for Smith. Louisville, no good that time either.
And they had some boxed coverage that took.
Cardinals foul. Russell.
And Louisville making a change here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
That's tipped. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Sosa. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 5.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now here's Williamson. Back to Smith. Pass to Williamson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Donaldson. There's the pick. Here's Sosa. Hits it from three-point range. And the Wolverines lead by 8.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Smith scanning the floor. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Donaldson. Stolen away. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. For Louisville, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for the Cardinals. Edwards. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Lawson outside. Sosa the pass to Newton. Over Williamson. Newton can't get it to go. Louisville trails by 3. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sake, good luck trying to stop him now.
Now here's Jackson. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Louisville needs to get off a shot. Here's Williamson. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
It's deflected.
passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
He takes it in, lays it up and banks it in. Louisville leading by 4. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Time called here. The Wolverines decide to talk it over. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Lawson outside. This one for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. Louisville passing it around. Fires from the wing. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. And now an 8-point Louisville lead. Newton passes to Sosa. Here's Newton. Covered by Williamson. Fires for 3.
First personal foul.
And here are the Cardinals. They're on a 14-6 run. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. That shot, no good. Jackson's gone 1 of 4 so far. Watkins passes to Lawson. Shot clock at 6. A 3 ball. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Williamson. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Can't get it to fall. And the Wolverines with possession. Watson the pass to Newton. To end the drought. Can't get the layup.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Out of bounds as Louisville keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just the... right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. So it's the Wolverines now. Louisville getting their last shot to go. Pass to Wolf. Left side Lawson. And the rebound goes to Louisville. And here's Louisville. They're on an 18-6 run. Got a piece of it. And he stays with it. Williamson left side. Here's the floater. That shot missing. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. No good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
5 to shoot. Good, nice job down low. Williamson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cardinals.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Driving in, and Williamson throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And that one drops. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for Louisville. Pass to Torrey. Williamson looking it over. Williamson double team. No good on the triple. So it's the Wolverines now. A 12-point game. No good from Lawson. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now here's Williamson. Nice shot by Torrey.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Pass to Lawson. We got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Puts it up. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
For the 3. That one does not go. It puts them at 5 for 9 from the field. So it's the Wolverines now. Down by 15. Offline with his 3. Fell through 3/4 of... Fidgets it may be difficult to overcome. Cardinals lead by 15. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Edwards passes to Smith. Off target from three-point range.
Where you'll see him miss such an open look.
And for the Cardinals. Pass to Howard. Here's Donaldson to the middle. Outside for Pippen. There's the pick. Takes it from 10. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Floats one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Louisville.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. So it's the Wolverines now. It's a 16-point game. Good.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Takes the three. Buries it from three-point range. And the Cardinals lead by 17.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The free throw drops for Donaldson.
Taking 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Louisville leading by 16. Russell inside. Out to Edwards. Pass to Smith. Out of bounds as Louisville keeps possession. And the Cardinals making a change here.
Cardinals substitution. Number 33. Aiden, number 33.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. From downtown, and again it's Louisville from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Now here's Pippen. To the inside.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, number 50.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pippen against Williamson. Over Pippen. And it's Williamson missing. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Wolverines. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul, third team foul. At the line for your Wolverines, 0. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And Louisville making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Williamson outside. 2 points. That one goes. Williamson's got 32 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Third personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for your Wolverines, number 42. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. Cardinals leading by 16. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Inside. He can't get it to go. So it's the Wolverines now. Here's Sosa. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Williamson. Clock at 6. Newton pulls it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Basket counts. Williamson with it. Shoots. Louisville, no good that time either. Lawson in the corner. Down low. The shot from the low post is good.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
That possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Newton. Pass to Lawson. Puts it up from 17. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. To the paint. Here's Williamson. It's tipped. Sosa the pass to Lawson. To the inside. Here's Newton. And no good that time. Good D by Williams. Let's the Wolverines with possession. Down by 12. Pass to Newton.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And here's Lawson. Here's Newton. Covered by Williamson. Newton, good.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Now a timeout called by the Cardinals. teams will make substitutions. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the Cardinals coach went over with his team. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Williamson off with the layup. And the Wolverines with possession. They're on a 13-4 run.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Jackson from long range. No good on that one. So it's the Wolverines now. 8-point game. The shot's good from Lawson.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Now here's Williamson. Defense right on him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williamson's got 34 points.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Here's Newton. That one's not going to go. Good D by Williamson. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Williamson. Louisville passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Newton pulls it in. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Lawson. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Now here's Williamson. So Louisville wins it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
A well-polished group of players as they came down the tunnel earlier. It's so important to these players to perform well in front of their fans. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Now the starting group for the visitors. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Here we go.
Here's Henry. Outside Jones. Takes a three. Fires in the triple.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Pass to Moore. And here's Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. Jones feels it out. And he makes it on the layup. Jones has got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Johnson. James outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Pass to Henry. On the wing, Jones. For three. Martin misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Moore. Misses the three. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Henry, the pass to Jones. It's rebounded by Moore.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Shoots from 12. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in. And that'll tie this game up.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Now here's Jones. He's got 5. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. To the paint. Here's Martin. Here's Henry. Hits the trifecta.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Now Johnson. Pass to Moore. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Right side Johnson. They set the screen. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Fires for 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Wildcats. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Outside Johnson. Three-pointer off the mark. Shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Here's Jones. Can't get it to go. 3 for 5 shooting so far. Shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. And stolen by Jones. Here's Henry. The three-pointer off the mark. From deep, Johnson knocks down the triple. Johnson's got 5 now.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Back to Jones. And he banks in the layup. He's got 9.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to Moore. Shot clock at 5. The shot by James, no good. Gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Got a piece of it. Now here's Johnson. He's closely guarded. Now here is James. Here's Moore. Johnson on the wing. No one near him. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. Gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Jones. Martin outside. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
The kick out to Johnson. Goes back up. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 1:20 left in the first. Pass to Henry. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. James finds Johnson. Off target from outside. Shooting around 40% early on here. Jones from outside. Pure from three-point range. Jones has got 12.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Johnson. Back to James. The fadeaway. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Martin outside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Up by 2, and quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And if you just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Johnson. For 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to Henry. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Johnson on the wing. 7 points in the game. Williams passes to Brooks. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Shooting at about 44% so far. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Second chance shot. No good on the layup.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Robinson can't hit. Got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Coach, when you talk to Ingram's teammates, they always bring up his remarkable work ethic.
Well, Brian, Brandon Ingram works hard. He loves the game. He wants to be great. He spends a lot of his free time studying the game instead of just hanging out and doing other things.
The first free throw is good. He does not get the second one. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside Johnson. Brooks the pass to Williams. Over Powell. Williams misses.
The fall away up. Look.
Pass to Henry. Launches it. Williams grabs the board. And here's Johnson. He's got 7. Now here's Williams. Powell covers.
personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the Wildcats, Williams, taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. So both teams changing it up here. Good on the second one. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Inside. Williams grabs the board. Gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Fader on the way. Counted.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. The home team calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Here's Davis. And the layup is good off the glass. Davis has got his first basket.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. They set the pick. Davis from long range. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Brooks outside. Fires from deep. Davis with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Jones. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Pulls up on the wing. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Wildcats. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Outside, Williams. Pass to Moore. Clock is at 3. Soft touch off the glass.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Down low. Here's Jones. Oh, Williams with the block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Martin. Off target from the wing.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Outside, Williams. To the middle. Here's Brooks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Henry, that one's good. Henry's got 5.
That's an excellent bucket there. Not an easy one. That took some creativity.
Pass to Brooks. James, outside. Back to Brooks. From deep three-point land. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 4 rebounds now. 1:52 left in the second period. And here's Jones. Three-pointer, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Brooks. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Henry. Now here's Martin. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. And there's James from the arc. The shot no good. Shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Martin up top. Check by James. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Moore.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's the 3. Drills it from deep. Moore's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Outside Jones. Pass to Martin. Lets it go. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game. Now, here is James. Takes the 3. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Shooting 41% in this game. Pass to Moore. Outside Johnson. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. No luck on that one. shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Snatched away. Here's the break. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the Wildcats, James. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
To the paint. Here's Henry. Rebounded by Johnson. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Martin. Pass to Henry. The jump hook. No good off the glass. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Wildcats. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Now here's Johnson. He's got 7. Moore's shot is off.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
From the arc. The shot won't fall. Gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Out to the wing. Pass to Johnson. Here's James. 6 on the shot clock. From 18 feet away, Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 9 points. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To stop the drought, Henry, that one's good. 7 points in the game.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
James up top, puts up a 3. And it's Martin with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Out left to the wing, puts it up. And it's Henry missing.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him to.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Timeout,
the home
timeout.
team calls timeout.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 11. Off the mark there with a 3. Jones against Johnson. Six to shoot. Lets the three fly. That one is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The shot misses. Going 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Martin. The quick look, no good that time. Gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Moore passes to James. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Martin. Out to the right wing. All sorts of time. Count it. James with the ball. Give him 8 points now. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Outside Jones. There's a screen. The shot that time not on target. Shooting just 37% in the game. To the inside. Johnson. The layup off target. Pretty even game going on here in D.C. Pass to Henry. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw no good. Jackson, he's checked in for Jones. And he sinks the second. Here's Perry. Pass to Chandler. Shot clock at 6. To win the cold spell. Connects from downtown. He's got 5.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
The home team calls timeout. Here's Davis. He's got 5. Brooks defending.
2 minutes.
Can't cash it in from close range. Gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Uneasy 2 on the layup. Brooks has got 8 points.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Davis. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
Shooting just about 33% since this second half started. From outside the arc. He can't get it to go. Going 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Down low. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Perry. Checked by Davis. Pass to Brooks. To the inside. Here's Perry.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the White Sox, Perry, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. He's perfect from the line this time.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
There's 38 seconds left in the third. Washington outside. 5 to shoot. Misses the jumper from the wing. Shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Brooks. There's 14 seconds left in the third. 2 points. That one goes. Brooks has got 10 points.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
There's Davis with the 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the third. Up 7. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Washington outside. Washington a screen. Off target with the open look. Outside Robinson. Missed inside. Robinson defending. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And coach, you look at DeJounte Murray, a 6'5" do-it-all guard.
Well, Brian, he's got the size and quickness to defend either backcourt position. Offensively, he's best with the ball in his hands, but he has developed his spot-up game to help the team.
First free throw is good. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Driving to the basket. And he gets that one. Outside, Brown. To the middle. Robinson with the block. It's an even 3-on-3 break. To the right side. The 3. Hauled in by Brown. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just...
The shot off that time. Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Brooks, the pass to Robinson. There's the 3. That one doesn't drop. Got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. To the paint. It's intercepted. Brooks against Jackson. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
The home team calls timeout. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Fires from the wing, and he nails that one right through the heart.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Inside, stolen. To the middle. Pass to one break. Here's Brooks. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
Now here's Davis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul, third team foul. At the line for two, number 22.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Johnson. Let's go with a three. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
The defense was just nowhere to be found. And because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Pass to James. Now Johnson. Fires the three. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shoots over Johnson. Jones' shot is good.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Moore. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's James. The kick out to Johnson. No good on the three. Gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Martin. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Here's James. To the paint. The shot. The layup misses. Gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Some solid defense from James.
Defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Johnson passes to James. Banked it in off the glass.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
No good with a layup. Gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Moore passes to James. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth. Yep, that one goes.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Check by James. Pass to Henry. Now Jones. Lets it go from the wing. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. A minute 37 left to play in the fourth. And here's James. Here's Moore. Back to James. Nails the baby hook. James has got 4 points this quarter.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Here's Johnson. We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth quarter.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Wildcats.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
Here's Henry. Misses from short range. James outside. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sends it home from three-point land.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Driving inside. Can't hit it from 12 feet. The visiting club takes the win on the road. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard.